What's happening, everybody? Secretary of Funk. Trying to figure out what to do with this mouse. What's happening? Just wanted to come back and make a video. Kind of try to get caught up. Seeing all the new people in the vinyl community, so I'm trying to get caught up. You know, reintroduce myself to those who haven't seen any of my videos because, you know, it has been a long time just planning weddings and all kinds of craziness. So, I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's in the background. That is Sunrise Liquidity. I guess this could be the first one that I show you guys. As you can see, the 180 gram reissue. You know, one of the easier to swallow Sunrise LPs, if you ask me. Real mellow, as you can hear. Turn that back down. Been wanting. I've had this for about a month or two. Been wanting to get it forever. You know, how you had that list of LPs that you want to buy, and then just one day you get motivated to hit purchase. So this is what I wanted to share with everybody. Is everybody knows my Sagittarius Star and Cubicle Records collection, which is two. Those two cubes right there. That's my Sagittarius Star and Cubicle collection. But look what I got. I found a concert poster on eBay, man. Got it for a steal. Anybody who hasn't seen these posters on eBay, man, they're works of art, just like the releases. And you know, I know that these were pressed up for Troglodyte Sound art. Troglodyte Sound is also a label like Cubicle and Sagittarius and Star. They're all kind of, if you ask me, like that incestuous, I'm saying that, incestuous creative art collaboration. They're all related, you know, if you ask me. But I know that these posters were limited editions and they weren't available to the public, from what I've read and from what I've been told. And I was able to find one. And I don't know if my lighting in here does the color shift any justice, but I mean, to see this in person is a lot better. But if you see it, it reads Cubicle Unite, 2010, April 21st, at the Cafe du Nord, San Francisco. And the performers were the Julico Duo, the Phil Musrod Trio, and the Cotton Museum. So I'm going to put a link. Please check out the link that's in the comment section, because you know that's actually one of the ones that I would definitely like to have, which now I have it, but the other ones are crazy too. So let me turn this off. We get to start showing. Oh man, that was horrible. Start showing some LPs. You know, the good stuff. First on my, oh yeah, this is a kind of a grail of mine. Not expensive, but I've been wanting this forever. This is a Release of an Oath by the Electric Prunes. You know, this is the album that somewhat bridged the gap between them hip hop beat collectors. It bridged that gap between those guys and the people who like that psychedelic fuzzy guitar type rock. This is a masterpiece. Again, arranged and produced by David Axelrod. It just speaks greater volumes about David Axelrod's genius when it came to producing and arranging. I mean, this right here is a fuzz guitar bomb. Just number, to me, this is their number one LP, and I have other LPs by them. I didn't get them ready though, but that's my favorite, and I've been wanting that for a long time. Oh yeah, here's one. I did pull it out. That's an OG, Mass and F minor. It's another Electric Prunes one. I'll put that up here with all the other psychedelic. One day I'm gonna do a Sec Has Psych video. See, I mean, like, because I do. So, you know, I do have psych music. Let's see what else is up here. You know, yeah, I'll show them that. It's up here, guys. You know what I'm saying? Sec has psych. Whoa, that's a destroyed Blake sleeve. I got a lot of psychedelic music, so one day I'm gonna do a Sec has psych segment, show some of my better psych pieces. You know what I mean? You know, I haven't done one of those because you know I'm the Secretary of Funk. But I do have psych music. I love psychedelic music. Back to showing records. Frank Lowe, found this at my local record store. This is Frank Lowe out of nowhere. This is just a trio with, oh no, I'm sorry, a duo with Frank Lowe on the tenor sax and Philip Wilson on the drums. Just straight drums and sax. And it's okay. It's okay. This actually was produced and is on the label Ecstatic Peace. And Ecstatic Peace is Thurston Moore's label of Sonic Youth. So this is pretty dope. It is dope. It's a dope piece to have. As far as you know, the music, I wasn't too. My socks weren't blown or weren't knocked off. It's a one-sided LP. Also, there's nothing. That's a blank vinyl side. It's just one-sided. So I found that in the store. I mean, who's gonna stare at something like that? A one-sided LP by Frank Lowe with a picture like this on Ecstatic Sound Records, which is the label of a Sonic Youth member, Thurston Moore, and it's under $10. You wouldn't leave it there, so I didn't. Oh, here's something that I picked up. This is pretty cool. This is Zulu Guru. This is on Ninja Tune Records. This is Jesse Boykins III and Mellow X. I really bought it for Jesse Boykins III. They have this is kind of like a R&B soul movement that's going on right now with these guys. It's a whole crew of them. I don't know if you can really see in that picture, but see all those people around there. This young lady right here, her name is Myra Harubi. She is dope. My fiance Nicole and I went to go see these guys. They were performing under a bridge in DC. It was at a club, but it's this club that's under the bridge on the waterfront in Georgetown. The show was dumb late, so we didn't stay, but they haven't been back here since, and now they're blowing up. You know, Jesse Boykins was named on OK Player's most slept on soul artist. So that's all it takes. That's Jesse Boykins right here. Uh-oh. Oh, that was weird. Can't get too close to the camera. But yeah, this is a double LP. It's dope. I'm not gonna do any needle drops. Yeah, he definitely has a different voice too. I mean, you guys listen to if anybody knows who Jesse Boykins is and knows about his music, you understand why. Here's a Keith Tippett LP. You know, you guys know I love anything King Crimson, or Crimson King rather. King Crimson King. That's a shame that I can never remember what the hell. But anyway, this is Harper, Dean, Tippett, and Gallivan. Cool but fair. Kind of a free jazz piece, avant-garde piece. Really, really cool. Now I will say this. I like side two. Side two seems like he focused more on compositions, loose compositions. You know, he had an idea and he stayed in that groove with a lot of improv, but you know, still it was more of a composition which I could appreciate and really got me finished this LP and it's the reason why I decided to keep it in my collection. And plus it has a really cool label as well. Let you guys check that out. And then backside of the label. But like I said, just an improvised free jazz piece by one of the greats, which is pretty cool. Got a couple of India navigation pieces. I picked those up from the record store. It's always a gift when you can find like labels like India Navigation and labels of that caliber in the record stores, because you want the albums but you don't feel like paying shipping for them. So the first one I got, and this is a replacement copy because this is a better copy than what I had before. This is Arthur Blythe, The Grip, Chris 412 Basket. He showed this. Yeah, man. That right here is dope. Listen to the lineup, man. You got Ahmed Abdullah, which we all know has that dope ass LP on About Time Records. Bob Stewart, Abdul Wadud, I don't know. But Steve Reed on drums. And Muhammad Abdullah on percussion. Yeah, this right here. That's serious. And another one to add to my India Navigation collection is Cecil McBee, Alternate Spaces. One of the best covers of all time. Love that. Love this cover. And this has Don Pullen, Chico Freeman. The usual lineup that you can find on releases of this label. And I do this all the time. Actually, I do this all the time, but I first did it by accident. I was sitting LPs. See that? I was sitting LPs in my cubes like this, and by accident I put this like that. Can you guys see that? Nah. I thought it was pretty funny though when I looked at it. I was like, "Wait." Kind of makes sense. Anyway, here's one that's been on my list for a long, long time. The '69 Los Angeles Sessions, Fela. I think I talked a long time ago. Rob Illovox, he bought that Fela box set, and I think in the comments, I told him about this LP, that he should check this one out. It's not terribly expensive, and I know there's a few on Discogs from a long time of them not being on Discogs or eBay. So I would snatch it up. This is definitely worth it. Fela gets somewhat aggressive with his lyrics and his delivery, but not too overly aggressive. It's really chill. Like I'll throw it on for you. Actually, no, I'm not gonna throw it on because I have a different one that I want to play, and I don't want to get into the long needle drops. But yeah, this is the Fela Kuti '69 Los Angeles Sessions with the Nigeria '70. This is a really, really good LP by Fela. So check that out. Here's one that I picked up from the Clumpfoot sale that Blake notified the VC of. This is one that was weird because it was on Clumpfoot for like $6. But yeah, if you were to try to snag it off of eBay or Discogs, it could cost you $40-50. So in that case, or in that instance, or that's a good example of how you could really have gotten over with that sell if you knew exactly what you were looking for and you knew what you wanted. And that is this one, the Dwight James Inner Heat. This is one hell of a LP. This is on the Candace Music label. This is 1014. Let's see who is on this. Oh yeah, okay. So all I have to say is Bayard Lancaster's on alto sax with this one. Enough said, right? Yeah, this was a dumb monster LP. Before I even knew about Clumpfoot, I knew about this LP. Never put two and two together, but it was dope. This is Diani, Timiz and Feza, music for Exaba. I probably murdered that too, but everybody knows Secretary Funk is not good at pronouncing names. But this is kind of like a tribal jazz, percussion heavy jazz thing. But I mean, they're getting busy. Look at the pictures. Let's see, get close. Show you the pictures, man. Sometimes, like they said, picture speaks 1,000 words. I mean, look at those guys, man. They are really getting down. I mean, I could do a random needle drop, show you what they're doing, what they're talking about, because they get it's on Antilles Records. Let's see, random needle drop. Almost sounds like free jazz. Well, I mean, what it is, but let me do another random needle drop so you can see. If you listen carefully, you can hear the subtle chanting. So that's that. Don't want to get into the long needle breaks or needle drops. Just want to show you guys real quick some new stuff that I've been on lately. I see Fred Big Star is back. I'm watching his videos. Really haven't found the time to comment. I mean, I feel like I'm falling behind in everything, not just this right here. Well, this right here, man. This was another music store pickup. Sarambushi BH by Billy Harper. And if anybody's not familiar with this Billy Harper LP, this right here is probably one of the best dates that he has. This is a monster LP. Oh my God. And then it's on Denim Records. And, they give you all of the inserts, the advertisements, everything you want in life. The Japanese inserts. This right here, man. This LP, actually, I just did a couple of needle drops on while I was in the music store, and I didn't even listen to it for more than probably 10 seconds before I knew that, okay, this is one I'm going to set aside to buy, because this was crazy. Like, I could drop the needle anywhere on this LP and prove a point, and I'm about to. So check it out. Let's see. Do another one. I should just let that ride out, man. That is almost too good to stop. So I'll show you some other LP. I'll finish this. I'll let that ride out. I just have 3 more to show you. I mean, 3 more that I'm going to show for this video. I've gotten more Kip Hammerhand LPs. So on American Club A Records, this is Kip Hammerhand's Desire Develops an Edge. As you, Kip Hammerhand, a Cuban, I think it's Cuban or maybe Puerto Rican, by way of New York percussionist. This is dope stuff. It's a double LP. That's one of the sleeves. That's another one of the sleeves. Kip Hammerhand probably has some of the most perfect percussion. It's so crisp and so clean. You know what? I gotta let you guys hear what I'm talking about. So let me take off Mr. Harper. Here's the label for the Japanese label, Japanese pressed. Down Records has some sleepers on its label too, man. I mean, they really seem to consistently put out good releases as far as jazz is concerned, if you ask me. I don't know what song I want you guys to hear off of this. Let's just try it out and see if I can let you hear some of the percussion that Kip Hammerhand is doing.
Your reflection in the car road as you walk away from me.
Fast, pick it up. See how the song ends. Real clean. Sound good, man. So I got other ones. 2 more. Now I was mad because I found out that these are releases or reissues on Pangea Records, but this is Kip Hammerhand. I can't read this. Turn it down. Days and Nights of Blue. Luck Inverted. That's the name of it. Derek showed this one. He has that one. And then the second one, Vertical's Currency, which is a really, really good release by Kip Hammerhand. Like I said, I did not know what I was doing when I was buying these LPs. And bought the reissues on Pangea, which pissed me off. These records aren't terribly expensive. They're great pieces of music. But I'm going to go back and buy the American Clave straight releases. Alright, guys, that's all I have. Yeah, I'll make a couple more. Maybe I'll do a secondhand psych video for you guys. Alright, see you later. Get my mouse here. Let's see. Stop this. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see, but you know, Hammond's right behind me. Come here, Ham. Oh, come here. Come here. I'm not gonna take your bone. Come on. He's chewing on his bone right now. Put it down. Come here. That's a good boy. Come here. Come up here. Say hi to everybody. He is being really like a baby because of his bone. I don't want your bone. Come on, I just want you to say hi. Look. There's Hammond, everybody. Hammond, look, what's that? Hammond. He's too busy with that bone of his. Anyway, see you guys later.